everyone, welcome back to Kirsty Colouring Sketch. I'm going to be colouring in Camilla Delco's Cute and Creepy colouring book today. I've not done a page out of this book this month, and I did say to myself that I would at least colour one page each month from this book to try and get it completed. So the page I've chose is this one, and I'm doing this one for one of the prompts on Colouring Chat with Sammy's Colouring Checklist Challenge, which is colour a page representing Valentine's Day. So I thought this one would be a really nice one. Obviously they're really close to smooching there. We've got lots of love hearts or broken hearts around the edge, but I thought it'd be quite a nice illustration to colour for this prompt. So I am just going to pop some protective paper underneath because I am going to use an acrylic paint for the background on this one. And I thought, whilst I'm doing it for a Valentine's Day image, that I would use this for the background. Now this is the DecoArt Glamour Dust Ultra Fine Glitter Paint. So it's an acrylic paint, it's in Celebration Pink, and it's full of glitter. It's absolutely fabulous. It might take a couple of layers, but if it starts taking me a while, I'll speed up the process and then come back. But I am going to fill in all the background with it. I'm going to leave these hearts out, but yeah, the rest I'm going to do with the background. I am going to shake it up just because it is full of glitter, so I don't want all the glitter to be stuck at the bottom. I want it all to be nice and mixed in. I do apologise if my camera's going to start wobbling on you, but it's brilliant. If you can see that cap on top, it does sort of shine like that after a couple of layers. So I'm just going to pop it down onto a little plate or a little palette. And I am going to use some really old brushes. So they might not be the best, but I don't want to use my best brushes with acrylic paint. So I'm just using these really cheap ones off Amazon that I picked up quite some time ago. So we'll go for, yeah, we'll see. This one's got a few bristles coming off to the sides now, which might be a problem going around these hearts, but we'll see. We'll see. So I'm going to get going and I'll bring you in just so you can see how it's laying down. But there we go. So I'm going to get it all in there, get it all in. You might not see the full effect till I've put the 2 layers down. I do like to put 2 layers of this down. This paintbrush seems to be working okay. But you'll see, I was going to go over some of the hearts, but it's not very opaque, this, unless you wanted to put lots and lots of layers down. So the hearts would still show through and it would be a bit strange. So the first layer is going to be just a rough layer, just getting that paint down. So we don't need to worry about it being even. Just spread it out the best that I can do. And then the second layer is going to be the one that packs the punch, basically. But even if I held this up to the light and showed you what it looked like in the light, you'd be able to see. I'm just going to go along all the top while I've got you zoomed in on that side. I am in frame here, aren't I? Just try not to get onto that page. I have used this in a couple of backgrounds. I think I used it on a Mariola page, or it might have been a Mystic Art Mirrors page actually. From the Ocean Dreams book, I think it was, yeah. It looked really nice. Really nice. But I would always say to put more than 1 layer on of this. Unless because what you could do is you could put a block colour of a different acrylic paint down first. So possibly you've already got a normal pink acrylic paint. You could put that down first, allow it to dry, and then just put this glitter over the top. That might be better. But I didn't really have a pink that, you know, was similar to this. It would have, you know, it wouldn't have looked right. It wouldn't have looked how I wanted it to look, put it that way. But if you don't want to do 2 layers of this, then possibly just put in a regular acrylic paint down first in pink, then this over the top. I love this book. It's just so much fun. You don't have to be serious with it. You don't have to you know what I mean, don't you? When you can just throw anything at the page. You can use lots of different mediums, bright colours, just anything. It's so much fun. I really do hope she brings another colouring book out soon, because when I've completed this one, I don't know what I'll do. I've not liked her previous books as much as this one. I've really loved this Cute and Creepy book, but yeah, the other ones, there's certain pages that I wouldn't see myself colouring in the other book. They are a bit more sketchy in her other books, I feel. Right, I'm going to bring it up a bit so we can get all down this side now. And a bit under there, but we'll try and get that carefully in a minute. So my daughter's on a countdown for our birthday now. We share the same birthday. She'll be turning 5 and I'll be turning 34. But she keeps telling me, no mummy, you're not 34, you're 10. She keeps telling me I'm going to be 10. I said, I'll take that. But bless her, she's on a countdown every morning. So when I went into her this morning, she said, mummy, 2 days. 2 days. So it's on Thursday. So she'll be in school. I said, do you want to wear a badge to school? She said no. She's a bit funny about clothing and things. So she said she didn't want to wear a badge, but she wants to take some sweeties into school. So got some sweeties to take in. And we've both got a cake. She picked my cake. She said, I want a unicorn cake and you get a rainbow cake. So yeah, she's got a unicorn and I've got a rainbow. I prefer chocolate cake, to be honest, but she's made me get a rainbow sponge cake. But there we go. She's picked my cake. As long as she's happy. So I've got all the wrapping paper and the balloons. So it's exciting. But her grandma, or her nana should I say, she calls her nana. She won't be coming round on her birthday because she's gone away. She's gone to Scarborough, which is somewhere in England. Don't ask me where. I'm not well travelled. But yeah, she's gone there for, I don't know if it's a few days or just the week. I don't know. It won't be for too long, I don't think. Right, are we still in frame here? Let's move us up a bit and we'll get all down the bottom here. So acrylic paint dries really fast as well. If you've worked with it, you'll know how fast it dries. So by the time I've done all this bottom section, I'll be able to go straight back up to the top and put that second layer on top. That should be absolutely fine. Not too fussed if I go over some of these hurts accidentally, because I should be able to go over with my pencils. It's not that thick of a coat that's going down here. Just want to try and even out that paint a bit. There's a bit too much paint there, so I'm going to drag it over here instead. If you do that, if you put too much paint on, just try and, you can lift it back up again with your brush or move it around. That's fine. Let's dip that in a bit more. Can't wait to do it. I can't wait to do the hair. I'm wondering what colour hair I should do for them. They look like quite a funky couple, don't they? Thinking maybe a red. Should I do red hair? But then what colour? If I did her hair red, what colour would I do his hair? Oh, I don't know. And I've got to think what will go with the background as well, because the background's pink, major pink glitter. It's going to be going on in the background. Maybe red will be a bit clashy. Maybe I'll go for a different colour instead. Who knows? Who knows? You'll find out at the end. You'll find out at the end. Let's just even that bit out a bit. Right, I'm going to, where are we? Let me see my camera. You can see there, can't you, if I start up here? Just have to be very careful near the edge because I've not put no masking tape there. Sometimes I put some tape down, but the one I've got does tend to peel your paper up off your page. But I use it for when I'm doing my pan pastel pet portraits. So when it's down on the pastel matte paper, it doesn't rip that paper. That paper's really coarse and really like sandpaper type. So it's perfect for using on that pastel matte. But in a normal colouring book, it's not great. Just get this bottom corner, and then we can start on the second layer. Okay, back up to the top of the book. It should be dry up here now. Yep, it's nice and dry. Second layer going down. The only thing here now, it's quite hard to tell where you've been with the paint. If I say to myself in my head, I started at this stir. Once I lift it up to the light, I should be able to see if there's any areas that I want to go over anyway. Because once you lift it up to the light, you'll see the sparkle. You can't see it at the moment because it's laid flat. But just wait till you see it. It's brilliant. So has anybody else been doing the checklist challenge? It's the number 2. So she did the checklist challenge number 1 last year. And now it's the checklist challenge 2. I've got quite a few prompts left to do. But I always leave the ones I don't want to do till last, and then I get like unmotivated to do them because it's something I really don't want to do. Like there's one that says split your page down the middle and colour one side with dark tones and one side with light tones. Well, I'm not the best at being creative and trying to make that work within a page. I always feel like it'll look really silly, or I don't know. I need to think about what page I'm going to do and how I'm going to do it without it looking ridiculous. I want it to like look intentional, if you know what I mean. Like look like it should be like that for some sort of mad reason. Then the other ones I've got to do is, which I'm dreading, is colour a pull-out page. So like a poster page, or in the Harry Potter cinematic book that I have, there's massive pull-out pages in that, and it's like a really big double pager. And I'm thinking, how good would it be to colour one of them, but also how daunting? Because the only pull-outs I've got are in that one, or I think there might be a little bit of a pull-out in the Johanna Basford. And there's a pull-out in the Fabiana Attanasio that I've got, but to be honest, I'm not feeling doing one of them. They are quite big when pulled out as well. So I'm not feeling that. Don't know, we'll see. Watch this space. Watch this space. I've got a book set to be delivered today. Let me try and get that off. Yeah, I've got a book set to be delivered today. Hopefully it turns up. Got quite a few birthday treats turning up. I got a little bit of money off my mum, so I've ordered a couple of books. So I'm excited. I'll have some new books to colour in. Not that I need any more, like. So the competition I've got, when I'm giving away 6 different... I'm doing 6 different giveaways, sorry, of Colour in Heaven magazines. So if you've not seen that, check that out on my channel. You can enter that competition until the 27th of June. Or get your entries in before the 27th of June, because I'll be drawing it on the 27th. And then I'll have to find out when the post office is open, because there's been lots of people complaining that our post office is never open. You know, when it should be. The times on the door say it should be open and it's shut all the time. So I don't know what's going on there. But after I've drawn the competition, if it takes a while for these books to get to you, it's probably because I've been trying to catch the post office open, which, you know, can't do anything about it, but it's annoying. Can't blame COVID on having the post office shut all the time, really, can you? Or maybe I can find a different one close to me, but we'll see, we'll see. They'll definitely be going out to people at some point. I think I went over that heart without realising it. This heart here. I think with the other layer I went over that. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. What will be, will be. Probably won't even notice that because it's right in the spine of the book. Right, am I out of frame again? I do apologise for all these dodgy angles I'm having you on when I'm doing this. Right, I'm just going to get the top bit now, and then I'll hold it up to the light and let you have a look at it shining under the light. But it's fantastic, this stuff. It does leave like a texture on your page, like a grainy bit of a grainy texture, not much, but it does have some texture to it when you run your hand over it, obviously with being glitter. It is a fine glitter though. Gotta love a bit of glitter, haven't we? Oh, I keep going over them hurts, what am I like? If you're quick though, you can just wipe it off. I might actually get my Prismacolor pencils out for the hair on this one. We'll see. I don't have many colours in the Prismacolors. I got the manga set of Prismacolor pencils, if you've seen it on Amazon. So I think there was only 20 pencils or somewhere thereabouts. So I've not got much choice colour wise in the Prismas, but we'll see. Nearly done, nearly done. I'll zoom you out when I try and hold this up to the light. So there we go, so that's 2 coats. I'm going to put that over there. I'm going to zoom you out. I'm going to try and bring my light over, and I'm going to try and angle and show you this. I'll move my paper just so it's not falling out everywhere. And we'll see if I can get this shine under the... Look at that. You know what it reminds me of? I don't actually have the Mod Pod Extreme Glitter, but it does, from what I've seen of it on other people's channels, it does remind me of that. But obviously you've got this pink pigment with this one. But look at that, it's absolutely, it looks even better in real life than on the camera. It's absolutely so sparkly. I love it. But how brilliant is that for this page? Absolutely brilliant. Right, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to allow this to dry, and then I'm going to come straight back. See you soon. Welcome back. So it's all dry now. It doesn't take very long to dry at all. I must have been off camera for about 5 minutes. That's the good thing about acrylic paint. Really fast. Really fast. So I've picked out some colours. I think I'm definitely using Prismacolors. I might throw in one Holbein pencil. But yeah, I'm gonna do the girl's hair pink, but a darker shade to the background. And then the boy's hair, I'm going to do like, I think it's like a turquoise colour. I've picked out this lovely Holbein pencil. Now, I only have a few single stock Holbeins. They're very expensive. But I picked out this ice green colour, which is 228, which just looks beautiful. So I'm going to put that down as a base on the boy's hair. And then over the top of that, I'm just going to go in with this one. This is from the Prismacolor set. It's PC992 Light Aqua. And it's slightly darker than the Holbein. So I don't know if my camera's focusing. I don't think it doesn't want to focus today, but you can see it's a darker shade. So I'm going to use those two on the hair here. So I'll go in first with the Holbein, which is the ice green 228. And we'll just base all his hair. I really do love these Holbein pencils. I just cannot afford them. I don't think there's many people out there who can afford these pencils. They're really, really expensive. Really expensive. I don't know where the price tag comes from at all. Because there is other pencils, like I love my Faber-Castell Polychromos pencils as well. And I'm not sure I could justify so much more cost in these Holbeins to the Polychromos, because I'd say that I enjoy them on the same level, sort of. No one pencil's better than the other if I compare them. I know they're a different sort of pencil as well, but yeah, I don't know where that price tag comes from at all for the Holbeins. Really pricey, really pricey. So I'm just going in with a rough layer of this. I don't need it to be perfect, because I'm going to blend it all together. I'm going to go in with some darker shade and blend it all. His fringe covering up his eyes. So I'm going to go in now with the Light Aqua PC992, and I'm just going to start at the bottoms of the hair, and then I'm going to bring some in towards the tops of the hair as well. And then I'll either use my blending pencil if I can find it. It always goes missing. I've got the little Caran d'Ache full blender pencils, and because they're so tiny now, they must be about this big, they just disappear. In fact, it might be in one of my pencil extenders, which if it is, I might know where it is. But the only thing, once you put them in the pencil extenders, is it's a nightmare trying to sharpen them, because you have to take them out. You have to take them out of the extenders to get them sharpened, then put them back in, and it does irritate me. Sometimes I just think, oh, let's just order a new pack off Amazon. A new pack of blenders. But I want to try out the blender pens. Are they the Derwent blender pens? Has anybody seen them? I saw Debbie from Colour Me Stress Free using them quite a while ago, and then I just saw recently Imogen from Colouring Kid using them and saying how much she liked them. So I was thinking about giving them a go. But I'm not sure what they go down like on the paper. Did they leave like a grease spot on your paper or anything like that? Do you have to be careful with them in any way, shape or form? Does anybody have them and can say what they're like? Might just have to get one and try them. I don't think they're too expensive. But yeah, we'll see. I like this colour. Not sure what's hair and what's skin here. I'm assuming this is all hair. But, well, it is now because it's green or blue. Whatever colour you most see this as being. Light aqua, did it say? I'm going to bring that up there, that colour a bit. I'm still in frame, aren't I? I think this is his hair here. I always find this skin a bit tricky to do sometimes. The illustrations in here. I should really, like, I could have done like a unusual skin tone, couldn't I? But it's going to clash with the hair now, the colourful hair. I could have done like a blue skin tone. It's made her a bit quirky. Oh, we had a lovely Father's Day on Sunday. It was really nice. I got my partner a surprise. I got him a George Foreman grill. Oh, it was brilliant. His face was a picture. Because if you know what George Foreman grills look like, you'll know the size of the box that they come in. And my first thought when I wrapped it up was, he's going to think this is a PlayStation or something, because it was that sort of size box and shape box. And it was heavy as well. So I'm thinking he's going to think I've bought him a PlayStation or something here, and he's going to be majorly disappointed when he opens it. Anyway, the kids brought it in to him in the morning, and he turned to me before he opened it and he said, "What have you bought me?" Like, because he wasn't expecting anything. And I was just giggling my head off. Anyway, he opened it and he loves it. He loves it because he took it straight downstairs. He set it out on the worktop in the kitchen. He was reading the little pamphlet to see what you could cook on it. And then he made some bacon on it with our 12-year-old daughter. Showed her how to cook bacon on it. So he loves it. He secretly loves it, really. It was really good. But yeah, it's like a healthy grill if you're not familiar with George Foreman grill. It's an electric grill. You just plug it in. You can cook all sorts on there. You can do your steak, your bacon, your chicken fillets. You can do fish on there, fish fillets, burgers, sausage. You can do paninis on there, toasties. Oh gosh, anything. Absolutely anything. The key to using it though is to clean, once you've finished cooking your food, clean the grill while it's still hot or while it's warm, because it really comes up really easy. It comes up clean really easy when you clean it when it's still warm. But yeah, he loves it. And he was super surprised because he didn't have a clue what it was, and he was like, "What have you got me?" Like, what's this big box? I said to him after, I said, "Did you think it was a PlayStation?" He said no. Yeah, we've already got oh god, I don't know what number PlayStation it is what we've got, because I'm not up with technology and stuff. It might be PlayStation 5 that we've got, or is it 4? PlayStation 4? Oh, Lord knows. I think we've got PlayStation 4. But we've got Xboxes as well for the kids, so there's no way I was bringing another console in the house. The kids have got Switches as well, Nintendo Switches, so we didn't need any more consoles. The grill's really far superior. It gives them independence as well. It gives me a bit more confidence in teaching my daughter how to cook, because to me it's a lot easier and a lot more manageable to learn how to cook things on there rather than the hob and the oven. So we'll see how she gets on with that. She might bring me breakfast in bed one day. Bit of bacon. Oh dear. Yeah, I got him a little keyring as well. A little Mandalorian keyring. They're called Parabuddies. Paracord buddies are they called. Really cute. Because I'd got my daughter one previously, a Baby Yoda one. Or the child, or Grogu, whatever you want to call it. I'd got my daughter one of them, so I got my partner the Mandalorian one. I got the Iron Man one, but one of my daughters managed to break it already. It had a little mask, and you could lift the mask up and reveal its little cartoon face underneath. But yeah, they were playing with it, and they've brought that already. Yeah, and I just got him a pack of 4 beers. His favourite beers, what he begrudges paying for because they're more expensive than what he normally gets. I forgot what they're called. What it's called, this beer. Oh, it's gonna annoy me. Completely forgot what it's called. If I remember, I'll tell you. But right now it's gone. It's gone out the brain. Right, let me see if I can find my blender pencil. Let's have a look. I found my little brush. I got this after seeing it on Colouring Chat with Sammy's channel. It's good for wafting away pencil dust. I love it. Love it. Still not found my... That's my white Prisma, my baby Prisma. My baby black and my baby Tuscan red. My baby golden rod. You can see what I use most of. But I've still not found my blender. Oh my. Where is it gone? Aha. Aha. Yep, so this is my Caran d'Ache full blender. It's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like it's really waxy, and some people find them too waxy and they don't like them. But I like them. So I'm just cleaning it off on a piece of paper because sometimes you can get residue from whatever you was blending last and you don't want to transfer colour from this onto your page. Oh, I think I've just given myself a paper cut. And I'm just going to go over all of this. So, particularly the middle bits. Sometimes I press on hard with this and sometimes I just like to do it very subtly. Just depends on what I'm going for. But I'm just doing it in the centre where the white areas are mostly. A little bit at the top. Because I still want to have this sort of hair strokes in it a little bit. So if you go in too hard, you're going to remove all the strokes you've put in. So I'm going to very gently at the top here so we keep those strokes. Bit of a harder pressure on the white areas. Come down here a little bit. Yeah, I love them. They're so easy to make things blend with these pencils, but I do need to order myself some more because even though it's in the pencil extender, it is hurting me with it being so tiny. I don't know why, but there we go. That's his hair. I'm gonna leave all these hair strokes in towards the top, but yeah, I wanted his hair like that. It's really cool. So now I'm going to move on to her hair, and I'm going to do it like a, might have to zoom out a tab more, see if we can get it all on the result there. Right, I'll just start with the top bit of the hair first, or I'll base it all first. So I'm going to use, let's have a look. I'm going to use two Prismacolor pencils for this. So the first one I'm going to use is this one. This is Hot Pink PC993. And I'm just going to base all of her like I did with the boy. Going to base it all. I don't know what colour to do these horn things. Would you do them red? Would you do them a neutral colour, like maybe a tan? A sort of brown? Oh, I don't know what I want to do with them. I don't know. I'm indecisive. Has she got clothes on or has she no clothes on? I'm trying to see. He's got like a checked shirt on. You might just be able to see it. I don't know if this is a top. I'm so bad at working images out, trying to work out what's what inside an illustration. I'm really bad. Unless it's, you know, point blank obvious. So I'm going to do with her hair exactly the same as I've done with the boy, where I'm going to get a deeper colour in shortly, and I'm going to work on the roots and the tips of the hair with a darker colour. So I'm trying to work out if she got any hair coming down here. Do you think that's her? I'm going to say that this is her hair, because that looks like it's a bit flicking out. Well, it is now, isn't it? Just made it her. Oh, I've gone over her finger a bit. No worries, we'll erase it. I will go over with skin. Let's try and erase it. There we go, that's a bit better. So I do think that that might be a top. And that's where so we're going with the rest of the hair with this colour. I wish my phone had more storage as well. It's so bad. I can only film for an hour. Maybe I might be able to push it to an hour and 10 minutes, hour and 15 minutes. And then any more than that, it does not let me export the video. It's really shocking because normally, you know, I've got quite a bit of time on my hands today. So normally I'd just probably complete this picture for you on camera in one video. But you know, my phone really does restrict that for me, so I'm not able to. But I would have liked to. Right, so that's that. I'm going to go in with the darker colour now, which is Processed Red. This is one of my favourite colours from the Prismacolor collection. PC994. I absolutely love this colour. Love it. So hopefully it will stand out from the background because you can see how bright this colour is. But I think on reflection of how bright the hair is and how bright the background is, I think I might do these a neutral colour. These ones. Maybe even a bit of the oh, what colour is it called in the Faber-Castell Polychromos? Green gold, is it? Maybe a little bit of the green gold. Might be an idea. But yeah, I'm just using flicking motions, just flicking up from the bottom of the hair. And then I'll do the same from the roots as well. And then we'll blend it like we did with the little chap over here. There we go. This is her, isn't it? Yeah. I'm going to do all this bit dark because that's sort of a bit of her that's coming from underneath. And again, this little bit here, I'm going to do that fully dark. Such a fun page, this one. And this, the only thing putting me off about doing the page on the right hand side is the wallpaper background. I think because of that, this is going to be one of the last pages I complete. I'm not sure how I want to tackle it yet, but I hate wallpaper backgrounds. I really hate them. Whether I can just block it all out and sort of do a black acrylic and totally black it all out, but I don't know if that'd look too boring then with nothing there and just the girl. It probably would, wouldn't it? Oh, Postino Pat. Can't be my colouring books because they've not knocked on and it wouldn't fit through the door, through the post box, so that must just be a letter. Boring letter, probably a bill. Probably a boring bill. Boo-hoo. I think it's TNT that's bringing my parcel today. Hopefully it won't come when I'm on the school run. That's what they normally do. It said it'll turn up before 6 PM, so hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll come around lunchtime. My hands are aching today, I don't know why. Because these are soft pencils, as you know. I think it must be all that painting in the background that I've done. It's not too dissimilar from my nail varnish, this. Got a new nail varnish this morning. What's it called again? It's a Maybelline one. It's super nice. It's called... Does it have a colour name? Oh, there we go. Bubblegum. Ah. Bubblegum. Yeah, that's the colour of my nail varnish. I love a good nail varnish. I often go down the... when I'm getting my when I'm getting my groceries, and I'll have a little look down the aisle where all the polishes are, see if they've got any new ones. I love a good nail varnish. I very rarely do my toes as well, though, to be honest. I really should do them. Do them more and matchy. Just gonna give my pencil a little sharpen. I've ordered a Nudie Girl sharpener because I don't know what I did to this one the other day, but it's sort of on its last legs, and so is my swordfish. I've brought my swordfish sharpener. I don't know why. Oh, yeah, I brought my swordfish sharpener. I'm good at breaking things. Too heavy-handed. I go in all guns blazing like, yeah, I know how to fix it, or I know how to do this. Blow that away. Bring you up a bit while we get this bit. There's some angles that I cannot get into. Do you ever get one angle where you just cannot twist your hand? There we go. Let's go down from here. I wish my hair went like this when I blow dried it. Mine turns into just a frizz bomb when I blow dry it. Or when I brush it. It goes into a frizz bomb if I brush it. Really, they say you shouldn't really brush curly hair unless it's wet. So you should only brush it when it's wet. But sometimes you just need to brush your hair. Don't you? Just need to brush it. It gets really knotty mine because it's really long as well. Keep meaning to because all in the hairdressers I just keep forgetting. I'll do that dark under there because you'd have a bit of a shadow along here underneath this horn. Same there. Right, I'm going to get into this area here the best I can. My hand might get in the way a little bit. Do apologise. There we go. It's looking very vibrant, this page. Very vibrant. I love it. Love it. Is anybody else just like, oh, look what's happened there? This is why we don't like Prismacolors. Does anybody else just have moments when they just want to let loose on a page and just throw everything at it? Colour, bling, just anything you can. I've even had pages where I've just sat and just put washi tape all over it. Anything and anything I can stick all over it. It's just amazing. I suppose that's what they do in journals as well, like people who do journaling. Oh, this sharpener's really, really, what's the word? Really, really knackered. It's just not sharpening pencil. Let me check if I've got another process red in my case, because I'm sure I had 2 of these. But I did have a couple of dud Prismacolor pencils where they was just snapping off, and this might have been one of them. I'll just have to try and avoid sharpening it if I can, I think. No, yeah, this one's my dud one. The spare one I had in my case is the dud one, what just keeps snapping off. It's not good. It's not good, guys. This is what puts me off Prismacolors a lot of the time. It's just the breakage. Right, let me attempt to sharpen my other one. Oh, catch you in a minute, guys. I'll come back with a very sharp pencil. I'm back. I didn't want to stay on camera with me attempting to keep sharpening pencils while we're breaking, so I thought I'd best go and come back with a sharp pencil. So there we go. I've managed it. I managed it with my pastel pencil sharpener of all things. I have to keep using that one right now. I've ordered a new Thankyou sharpener, but it's only coming. I'm sure it's not coming today. I'm sure it's only coming on Thursday, which is annoying. It means I have to make do with what I've got for now. Get into these bits here. Hopefully this pencil will hold out for me. So as you can see, I start off with a hard pressure, sorry, and then I just flick it into a loose pressure into the centre. But with illustrations like this, you can be really loose and free and just experiment a bit more. Nothing needs to be perfect. It's not a realistic image, you know, and that's what's fun about these pages. You can just let rip on them. I think that's what I was basically talking about before the sharpener drama. So I'm going to go in with a tiny bit of depth here. Sorry if my hand's in the way, but you know, when you're doing hair, you need to get the right angles on things. Oh, I'm loving this colour. I'm absolutely loving it. I'm going to bring this one round a little bit more, just a little bit more onto this sort of bend. We'll take it up onto that bend. There we go. You can see how loose I'm being with this. Oh, the other thing I need to do for one of the prompts as well is follow a YouTube tutorial. So I need to find something that's easy to follow for me. Obviously I need to have got the right book, same supplies. So we'll see who I can follow along with. And then a body colour. Need to do a body as well. Not done a body colour in quite a while actually. I think it's normally Debbie who I do my body colours with. I've not really been asked by anybody. Well, I've not been asked by anybody else to do a body colour. Right, last little bit of hair, and then I'm going to blend it all. Just in time, because I think this pencil's getting a tad blunt and I'd have been mauling with that sharpener again. So I think, oh, we've got a little bit here. I always miss something. We've got it under here. Now under here is really in shadow, so I'm possibly just gonna do the majority of this dark. Might leave a bit of lightness in a little bit at the end there, but it's really going to be in darkness under there. It's in shadow. So it's just like a block colour under there with these illustrations. That's what I do anyway. So I'm going to get my blending pencil again. Where's it gone, my Caran d'Ache? Where's it gone again? Don't tell me. It's disappeared off face of earth again. No, it's here. Right, so I'm just going to clean my blender pencil off a little bit. Oh, it's just come out the extender. Push it back in. I'm going to clean it off a little bit on a piece of paper just because I was blending this green or blue last and we don't want to get any of that on the pink hair. So make sure it's clean and then we can go in on this. So again, I'm going to try and keep some of the hair strokes in. I'm going to press harder on the white sections, the white areas, and not as much so on the pink bits. Still in frame. Get this a little bit down here. It doesn't need much down there because we've more or less block coloured it. But we'll get this side bit now. And that is pretty much all I'm going to do. I might just get the process red again and just add some last little lines over there. I'm just going to add some more subtle lines just to blend it in a bit better. Traffic's gone quiet all of a sudden on the front. You know when there's just traffic after traffic for ages and then all of a sudden there's no traffic going past and you're just a bit like, this is a bit sus. It's gone really quiet. So that's all I hear all day, the traffic. That's a bit better. Let's blend it up a bit better there as well. There we go, that's a bit better. Happier with that now. So let's zoom right. And that's the page so far. So I'll have to end it here. So far we did the background, we've done the hair. So that's part 1. In part 2, I'm going to be hopefully finishing the page. So it's just the skin, these little horns, and the red, the love hearts, which I'm going to be doing red. Probably red, yeah. So please do give this video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye everyone.